Welcome back to Beyond the Cable. We're here at Connected America Day 2 with Robin Olds. And Robin, could you just take a moment to introduce yourself to our audience and what you do?
I'm Robin Olds. I'm a Senior Business Development Manager for Cisco Systems out of the American Service Provider Carrier Organization. I talk to service providers across the U.S. around U.S. federal strategies, their broadband strategies, and what they're doing to evolve their next generation networks to support AI. I also am a Cisco blogger, a host of our podcast with Cisco called Beyond the Fiber. We talk to industry experts and talk about what they're doing from a technology perspective around AI. I've got over 28 years in the industry, 13 of which are at Cisco.
So Beyond the Fiber, what is Beyond the Fiber?
Beyond the Fiber is talking about the technologies that service providers are going beyond the fiber on. I know this show is called Beyond the Cable, very similar. When you talk to service providers, we have a lot of federal funding out there, be it RDOF and other programs that are out there, capital project funds. What are they doing around strategies to monetize their infrastructure? They're building out bandwidth, but are they adopting AI and are they monetizing that yet? And typically what I'll do is come in and talk to them about how they can monetize that infrastructure that they've already built out.
What podcasts, a lot of them are named similar, like news programs, Newsnight, Dateline. Yeah. They're all kind of variations of the same thing. But let's talk about your experience here at the event so far. Yesterday at Connected America, which we're at right now, you were on a panel titled Building the Network Infrastructure to Enable AI. Can you share some of the points that you made?
Absolutely. So it was a great panel to be on here at Connected America. And what I talked about specifically, some of the strategies about building the network out to support taking their network from being a manual to more autonomous network using AI. Specifically, Cisco uses Agile Services Networking, using segment routing, software-defined networking to basically automate and proactively change the network. That framework is there so that they can make sure that the infrastructure that they're buying, whether it's, the silicon, the optics, or the software that are going in, support that AI infrastructure. Some of the things that I also went into are, how they can monetize it.
So why should a service provider or any customer be interested in talking to Cisco?
That's a great question. Do you know how long the internet's been available?
20 years?
It's a little longer than that. It's over 41 plus. Cisco's been around for 40 years. So there's
I don't know why I said 20. I mean, I'm older than that.
Yeah. I was like, wait, we've been gaming for over 20
30 years. I would have said maybe,
but it's really interesting because there's no other actual routers that has been around since that time frame. And it's all those years of changes that have happened. We have the infrastructure, the knowledge, the capacity to actually help these providers, help the enterprise accounts, the commercial accounts, healthcare accounts, federal and state government accounts, understand what they need to be doing when it comes to newer technologies like AI, quantum, even other things that are coming that haven't been decided upon yet.
I was definitely using the internet 20 years ago. Robin, what is one thing that you want to leave the audience with here from Connected America and from my podcast, your appearance?
So a couple things. One is from a service provider perspective, how they can monetize it. One thing that we think that's changing right now is moving away from commoditized subscriber bandwidth. A lot of service providers go out there and they sell on megabit, gigabit speed services. With AI and the users that are out there, gamers, AI developers, enterprises, manufacturers looking to be able to utilize AI, they should really start offering a tiering service that's based on QoS. QoS is an old term, quality of service, but really when you look at the pricing structures that are out there from a service provider, it's based on bandwidth speeds. And really latency, jitter, packet loss, these are all things that they need to consider. Additionally, they need to consider offering AI edge services to their enterprise accounts, GPU as a service. Think about even maybe co-location. One thing that we've been doing at Cisco for a long time now is convergence, consolidating layer 1, layer 2, and layer 3 into a single infrastructure, taking the intelligence and putting it in optics such as coherent and DCI optics so that it shrinks the space down. So now they have all this space in their central offices and almost becoming like a mini neocloud, if you will, or connecting with neoclouds to offer this. There's so many things that they can be doing. Also, they can be offering network slicing, offering lanes of performance traffic across their network that they can really monetize their network infrastructure that they're building out for obviously for a lot of U.S. federal funding programs for BEAD, but use that backbone infrastructure to carve that out so that they can offer these services to some of their customers that are out there, such as enterprises. The one thing I'd leave with is today, the networks are all about connecting people. When we look at the future, we're talking about this AI is in the networks are really going to be connecting intelligence. And that's the difference. And we believe that AI is really going to be there. Service providers are the first to really be able to roll that out to a lot of their consumers and subscribers and enterprise accounts.
I think that's a good point. Bubble or not, the technology is going to be there. Robin, how can people find out more about your podcast and listen to it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So it's on SoundCloud, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. It's called Beyond the Fiber, or you can follow me on LinkedIn at Robin Olds, and I'm happy to, talk to you or, join the podcast.